I'm Laura Bonicelli, and we are cooking with Italian style. It's not always fast, it's not always easy, and it's not always Italian. We use the freshest and finest ingredients that we can find and afford, and we not only savor the meals we make, but we savor making them. That's cooking with Italian style. What's up this week? Orange Roughy and vegetables baked in parchment paper with lemon parsley spaghetti. Well, let's get cooking. This is my idea of a perfect dinner for two. You know, on those nights when you really want a good nutritious meal, but you just don't feel like working that hard for it, this is the ticket. So what I'm going to do is start with my vegetables, cut them up, and then toss them with a little olive oil and balsamic vinegar, salt and pepper, then put them into a little parchment paper package with my fish. They'll steam together and that's dinner. I'm going to get started on my vegetables. What I have here is 4 Roma tomatoes, very ripe, sliced, and to that I'm going to add 1 small clove of chopped garlic and a small red onion thinly sliced. There we go. And this is about 1/3 cup of torn basil. And then a good pinch of red pepper flakes. And now, good dose of olive oil to just kind of tie the whole thing together, and about 4 tablespoons or so of balsamic vinegar. That smells good. Okay, then we toss that up to a little salt and a little pepper. Get that all mixed up. It's like a beautiful salad. Oops. I'm getting messy here. Okay. Great. Now what I'm going to do is divide this onto a piece of parchment paper. I'm just going to spoon, half of this right into the center of a sheet of parchment paper, which is probably about 14 inches long. You know, I've had this dish in France where they will put a whole fish on top of a bed of vegetables like this and steam it, and then they come to your table and pull the entire set of bones out right in front of you. It's very dramatic. Okay, and on top of this we put beautiful fillet, and wipe my hands off, a little salt and pepper on top of the fish, and just a scant tablespoon of white wine on top of that. And that's just to help with the steaming and a little bit with the flavor. Then what we do is we take the ends like so, and wrap them, and then we go this way, making sure it's sealed, and roll it up like that, and then tuck this under like so. So again, on this side, roll it up like this, and then tuck it under so it's sealed. And there's our little package. My packages are all set, and I'm placing them on a baking sheet. These go for 20 minutes in a 425-degree oven, and I've got my water boiling on the stove. I've already salted it for my pasta. That goes for about 11 minutes, so everything should be ready to plate at about the same time. So my fish is done. I can see it bubbling through the parchment. It's beautiful. So this has to sit for 5 minutes. And while that's going on, you can see I have my steaming pasta here. This is about a half a pound of pasta, or it's only 2 people, and that should be plenty for both of us. And 2 tablespoons or so of Italian parsley chopped, and then just grate some lemon zest in here. It smells so fresh. I think that's going to work out to be a couple of teaspoons. We can add more if we decide we want to. And a little salt. And then just a nice little swirl or 2 of olive oil, and we'll toss that up. And that's all there is to it. So now let's open those parchment packages. Okay, now you have to be careful with these. One of the reasons you let them sit is to let the steam die down. so that you don't burn yourself when you open them. Also, just finishes off the cooking. There we go. You can see there's quite a bit of liquid. So I'm just going to take the vegetables like so. And take the whole thing right over to the plate. Now sometimes people serve these, actually just put the whole packages on the plate, which is kind of a surprise for the person who is eating it. Very fun. Okay, beautiful. It smells awesome. Okay, and then turn that a little bit, and we'll just take some of our pasta with the tongs and put it on the side. Very pretty. And then on the pasta, a nice grating of Reggiano. And I might do a little bit of that too over on some of the vegetables. Perfect. Orange Roughy with vegetables and spaghetti. I really hope you enjoy making this dish and cooking with Italian style. Buon appetito!